All right, we continue to follow a wild evening of severe weather here, Kim.
This is the scene from Pinckney. We've got some, you can kind of see clouds swirling there in the back, taking shape. And again, it's really hard for anybody to declare on the night that it happens that it's a tornado. It takes a lot of digging and looking for the telltale signs of it. If you're, as we mentioned earlier, if you're living under it, you don't really care because straight line winds can be just as damaging.
Sometimes even more damaging than a weak tornado. But I have to say thank you so much to all of our viewers that sent us in videos and my pics. You know, as a meteorologist, it's almost like collecting evidence. So I'm in a a studio with no windows. I've got the radar. I've got all the tools that I need. But actually seeing the size of the hail, what's coming on, especially tonight, it was all about
had your own evidence.
The hail. It really was like an evidence room. So thank you so much to everyone that sent us in video and my pics. I want to start though with Exact Track 40 radar because even though 99.9% of Metro Detroit is dry tonight, we've still got one little area, and I want to focus on it. It is up in St. Clair County. Port Huron getting some light rain, also in Marysville, but right now a thunderstorm right in between St. Clair and Marine City, and then another little one over near Emmett, right along I-69. These are all moving off to the east, and they'll be out of here before you know it. Before midnight tonight, everything will come to an end for quite some time. I'll show you that in a moment, but we've had several hail reports today, large hail as well. Erie and Northfield, 1.75-inch hail. That is like a large egg, not quite to a tennis ball, but a pretty large hail. 1.5 inches in Pinckney, Belleville, 1¼ inches, and then Canton. This is mostly what we saw was around 1 inch, which is the size of a quarter, the coin a quarter. That's what we saw in Canton, Northville, parts of Plymouth, and several areas around Metro Detroit. And when we see that hail, that's when we think, it could be, some rotation. Not always, but it is something that we definitely look out for as meteorologists. So thank you for the pictures. This comes from South Howell, and you can see the different size hail there. This would be close to a golf ball size. And then this is what we saw most of, again, around a quarter size. Here's another one from Detroit and close to a golf ball and enough to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see. Maybe that's our next round of my picks. If you had damage to your car or maybe to your house, we can take a look at that as well. All right, rain chances over the next 7 days. No, I didn't forget to fill out this map. There's just nothing on it. There's not a chance of rain for the next week. We get into one of those blocking patterns that we got into at the end of May and went that long stretch without any rain, and that's the situation now. Today was the last chance for rain for quite some time. So the drought monitor came out today, and things actually got a little bit worse. We're now in a moderate drought, mainly south of I-94 up into the Thumb, still in abnormally dry. This does not include today's rain, and it also doesn't include the rain that we had a couple of days ago. So on Tuesday we had some showers. That will come on next week's report. So hopefully we'll have some improvement. This also does not include today's rain, but so far this month we've had 3/4 inch and we should be over 1.5 inches. Tomorrow we get our sunshine back. Here's something pleasant to talk about. 61 in the morning, 74 by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we'll get into the upper 70s by 4 o'clock with maybe a couple clouds in the morning, but otherwise sunshine for the afternoon. Rain-cooled air up in Port Huron. It's only 59 degrees, 61 in Pontiac, 62 at Metro. High temperatures over the next 4 days start to climb back up into the low 80s. In fact, slightly above normal for Father's Day weekend. Your forecast for tonight. Showers will come to an end. We've just got those last little thunderstorms to get out of here. They're not severe up in St. Clair County, so don't worry about that. We're done with the severe weather. 57 the overnight low. Tomorrow, sunshine gets us into the upper 70s. A little breezy tomorrow. Winds out of the north about 10 to 20. Well, we hit the lottery with this one. Sunshine every single day with highs getting into the low 80s. So we go from, weather that looks like we live in, the Tornado Alley to now we're in California and San Diego with sunshine every single day.
Looks beautiful.
Yeah. So thank you again for those pictures. I know I said it like 6 times, but
no,
they were
I really am
so
grateful.
helpful.
Yeah, really.